Howdy, it's Jim Morado. We're driving through Borden, Indiana in late March 2021, and this was just a cute little town we drove through briefly, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. Looks like it's got some interesting history. It was actually population 808 as of 2010. The town's official name was New Providence until December 29th, 1994. And then under the history, it looks like in 1816, a Rhode Islander, John Borden, originally named it New Providence after the Rhode Island capital. And it goes on a little bit more about that, but that's kind of interesting that it's had such a name change. Going down to the history, it talks about a well-known establishment in Borden as Brewer's General Store, a family-owned store opened by John Brewer in 1931 and owned and managed by the family until it closed in 2012. It sounds like they were kind of a neat little country store. I wish I could have gone to it. And then it mentions that in the 1960s, several dams were constructed along the tributaries leading to Muddy Fork, which runs through the town. And this helped it keep from being flooded during heavy rains. In 1974, an F4 tornado struck the west side of Borden before moving into nearby Daisy Hill, killing one person. On May 27, 2004, an F2 tornado struck the northern edge of town, doing damage to homes and trees on the hillside, but causing no deaths. On March 2nd, 2012, another tornado, EF4, hit nearby Pekin before moving along, and the tornado did extensive damage to these areas and was responsible for deaths in Pekin, Henryville, and other Indiana towns and counties. So they've had some tornado issues through this area. So, and I know growing up in western Kentucky, I've pretty much watched tornadoes out my window before. That's some scary stuff. But this is a great little area in southern Indiana. And as we were driving through and going to the Spring Mill State Park, as we were coming back, we drove through this little town, and I thought it was cute. And it's just a nice location, too, in southern Indiana. I guess really not that far from French Lick and Spring Mill, two really nice, Corridon, some nice areas. So it's got a good location, and I thought I would just mention it real quick. But yeah, so Borden, Indiana.